guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be about me showing you guys my hair evolution. Okay, so I officially did my big chop back in January 2018. So now we're in 2020. So it has been a full 2 years since I did my big chop, guys. So this has been a long, tedious process, and I probably will never cut that much of my hair again. But I must say, looking back at the old pictures, I do kind of miss when my hair was a little shorter and a little easier to do. But then again, I was struggling, trying to figure out what to do. But anyway, guys, I just want you to go on this wild roller coaster with me. I took more than enough pictures. So please, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so this video is taking place when I went off to college and onward. I've been getting perms since middle school, but this video is mainly going to focus on me and my adult life with my hair. I've always been an advocate for healthy hair, and even though I was the kid that never wanted to get any type of trims or anything because I wanted to maintain my little length, I just still was very, very, very aware that the natural hair wave seemed to be the most healthiest option for your hair in the long run. So that's when I started to pay attention. But as of 2014, 2015, I was still actively getting perms on the regular. Okay, so after going back and forth, I decided in June 2016 that was going to be my last perm. And in May 2017, that was the last time I put heat on my own hair. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the plunge and I'm just gonna make up my mind to not perm my hair. So as you can see, those roots were looking a little extra, and I had to figure out hairstyles that would work for my transition hair. So that's when I started doing a lot of perm rods because twist outs just weren't working for me at that time. And also, if I wasn't doing the perm rods, I was most likely wearing some type of braids or something in that nature to just blend my natural hair with my permed hair. Okay, so after about 1 year and 5 months of transitioning, I noticed that my ends were starting to look very, very thin because the permed ends were actually starting to pop off and my natural hair was slowly but surely taking over. So after I noticed how much of my hair was beginning to somewhat fall off, I decided, okay, it may be time to go ahead and do the big chop because literally half of my hair was natural. So in January 2018, I decided to cut off the permed ends on my hair. Now, I do not recommend anyone cutting their permed hair off themselves because I did not know what I was doing, y'all. And because I didn't just go to a beautician, I actually had multiple different lengths in my hair at one time once I had cut off all of the permed ends. Like the middle section of my hair was just short. Like it couldn't even put it in a ponytail. And then I would try to do the twist outs and I just didn't have like any real curl pattern, so the hair really was just sticking out in all different directions. But nonetheless, I was still happy with the results because I still had enough hair to do something with. Okay, so this part of the video is basically called trial and error because that's all I was doing. I was trying to do twist outs, and when they would sometimes come out all right and sometimes not, I eventually just went ahead and started doing protective styles like twists because I wasn't sure what to do, but I knew I needed my hair to grow. And so for it to grow, I decided to just leave it alone. So I was wearing weave, I was wearing braids, I was wearing twists. I was doing any and everything to get my hair to grow without actually having to touch it. In the end, I did come back and I started trying to do twist outs again because I just realized I had to keep trying different products to see what worked for my hair. And it paid off because eventually I started to see my hair form its own natural curl pattern. I was starting to see curls once I wet my hair, and that was the first time that had ever happened to me the entire journey in 2018. So around the time I figured out what products work for my hair, this is when I finally got to see the most growth with my hair. I could finally see some hang time. I could make a part and my hair would flip over itself. I was starting to see real progression with my hair. So in December 2018, almost a full year after I had did the big chop, I finally blew out my hair and I got to see how it actually looked. But soon after, I went right back to those protective styles, y'all. Okay, so basically my pattern was protective styles, twist outs, protective styles, twist outs. This just seemed to work the best for me. I couldn't do twist outs year round, but the protective styles definitely let my hair take a break and allowed it to grow, but I was still learning how to take care of my own natural hair. After being consistent with my hair, I noticed that the hair growth was really starting to take off. I would look back at old pictures and I could visibly see the difference with my length, and it looked like it was still healthy. So every 6 months, I decided to get a blowout. So one, I could get my ends trimmed evenly, and also so I could see the progression with my hair. So in 2019, I really felt like I reaped the benefits of the decisions I had made back in 2016. And I really just saw how my natural hair was flourishing. I could see the length difference. I could see how full my twist outs were beginning to look. And I really understood what products worked for my hair and what products did not. And then I started to just really accept like what I really liked about my twist outs, and the bigger, the better. So they weren't always the most defined, but they still just looked really big and really healthy. And, you know, of course, just making sure that I was also consistent with the protective styles. At this point in my journey, I would definitely say the twist out is my signature. It's what I'm wearing 80% of the year. I probably need to actually do more protective styles at this point, but honestly, I've just fallen in love with my hair, and this is the most up-to-date video that I have for you all. It's not quite time for me to get another blowout, but I wanted you all to see the length and what I had going on at this moment. Okay, guys, that wraps up yet another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure to leave comments on your own hair evolution, or if you're getting ready to take the plunge. I feel like at this point everybody's natural, but just make sure that you guys subscribe and like, and don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms at Candace Denitra. See you guys next time.